Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's so nice to see you here on this snowy morning. The Friday flow. We are going to focus on the lower body. And with some requests, we are going to go into deep stretch, stretching the body. Targeting femur bone, the largest bone of the body, to strengthen bone tissue. So the focus of the class will be strengthening bone tissue, targeting pelvis area, lower body area. So let's begin with pranayama. Find yourself in a comfort of your seat. Close your eyes and just take a moment to notice your breath. Just observing the flow of prana flowing in and out. Noticing the length of your breath, noticing the texture of your breath. And we'll begin with Anuloma Viloma, always beginning with Anuloma Viloma, balancing air, balancing prana, movement of air. So the bone tissue receives prana, even so hard as concrete, super hard bone cells receive prana energy as they pulsate with life, every single cell pulsating with life through the entire body. So Anuloma Viloma, alternate nostril breath, beginning and finishing on the left for each round. We'll do 2 sets of 10. Whenever you're ready. Let's begin together. Inhaling, deep soothing breath. Exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right and exhaling through the left. For 10. No rush. And as you finish 10 rounds, just pause and let the lungs do their thing. Pause to relax, to be present. Meditating on the heart. Feeling the expansion of the heart center, feeling the expansion of your rib cage, of your spine. When you're ready, second set, Anuloma Viloma. For 10 rounds, soothing breath, soothing prana, allowing this energy to flow smoothly, easily with light to all the tissues. And again, as you finish, just be pranayama for bone tissue. So this sequence of pranayama is specifically to strengthen bone tissue, to prevent decrease in bone tissue. So if that's something that resonates with you, you can do these sequences on your own daily in this certain order. So second pranayama for bone tissues, Kapalabhati. We'll do 2 sets of Kapalabhati. It's always 2 sets for Anuloma Viloma and Kapalabhati. So we're supporting good digestion, toning liver, spleen, which is all related to signaling, targeting energy to Apana, the downward moving flow of energy in the body, which is also the home of Ashti, of bone tissue, the pelvis, sacrum, the femur, the largest bone in the body. So I think it flows together for Friday when we do lower body practice. Even pranayama sequence is targeting bone tissue. So on your own pace, with your own flow, pumping the belly, allowing that inhalation and exhalation to flow in passively, focusing and targeting the navel and the abdominal wall, relaxing the lower back. So it looks like this, just pumping without thinking about it, expanding the belly to inhale and contracting the belly to exhale. Whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale into the roots, into the pelvis, belly, awareness to the pelvis, and exhale by contracting. And when you feel ready to finish, take a deep breath in and pause for a moment. Enjoy that breath, enjoy the fullness, expand through the belly, expand through the chest, enjoy the fullness and that stretch of the belly, and exhale to relax. Naturally, the muscles get tired. It is cardiovascular pranayama. It strengthens your cardiovascular system. It's like running without running. So I love it for heart strength. Also blood cleansing, vessel strengthening. So it's okay to feel a little bit breathless, a little bit tired. Having the pause to rest. So strengthening the bone tissue. Kapalabhati, second set. Deep breath into the pelvis, lengthening and softening, relaxing through the lower back, sacrum area. You can even gently curl in, gently rounding your spine to create more length through the lower back. And remember, you can pause at any time, stop at any time, take a break at any time. Listen to your body. Halfway. And more. Deep breath in. Lengthen the spine, lift your heart, expand chest, belly. Pause for a moment, exhale. Feel the lightness, be within the light. Let that intelligence light flow. Digest the benefits of this pranayama. The focus is to strengthen bone tissue for those that joined right now. Targeting apana vata. This class primary will focus on femur and pelvic area, the ball that holds the torso and the body. It's the home of bone tissue. Shitali, very soft, drinking the breath through the straw, so rolling the tongue like a straw. And if you can't roll your tongue, just purse your lips together, just as if you were drinking to the straw, bringing that cooling breath right to the pelvis, right to the sacrum, through the spine. 7, 9 rounds. Inhaling cool air, exhaling warm air through the nose. So you feel the cool air coming in, visualize that cool air coming through central channel, down the spine, cooling the heart, coming down to the belly, going all the way down to the sacrum. You can even bring awareness to the sacrum, focusing the awareness on the sacrum area. Coming to rest. Breathing deep into the belly, soft breath. Sending all that breath, all that prana energy to the pelvis. Bringing awareness to the pelvic floor, lower back, sides and front. Inhaling, expanding. Exhaling very gently, contracting, hugging sit bones, pelvic floor. And as you breathe, listen to the sound of your breath. Bring awareness to the throat. The spiritual awareness to the throat chakra. And the physical awareness to your throat. The back of the throat, the area where we swallow. Sipping in the breath through the nose. Listening to the sound. As we begin with Brahmari, buzzing, vibrating all the way down to the sacrum pelvis bone tissue. So we take a deep inhale through the nose, and to exhale, we resonate the sound of buzzing, humming. You can bring the tip of your tongue right to the gums, upper teeth, right above the teeth, gently touching the tip of the tongue, relaxing the tongue. Constricting the throat to resonate the sound. It sounds like humming. And relaxing the jaw, relaxing the face, allowing the vibration to resonate deep into the bone tissue. 7 rounds, Brahmari. Enjoy as you pause. Full awareness on the body. Bone tissue. Bone tissue, earth and air element in Ayurveda. Main function is to hold, to support the body, the skeletal system. It's the hardest tissue of all. And if you were to do one pranayama for bone tissue, wanting to strengthen the bone tissue, it would be Brahmari. It directly affects thyroid, and thyroid is connected to release of hormones, release of all the signals. The bone holds the minerals, it holds hormones. So it does help to release the hormones through vibration. It's very interesting how it all is connected. So Brahmari is number one pranayama to strengthen the bone tissue and to help with thyroid dysfunctions. So from here, we're going to very gently begin with cat and cow as you sit. If you need to go to the bathroom, this is a good time to go to the bathroom. Empty the bladder. Otherwise, sit, whether you're on the chair or down, and just begin to gently introduce movement to the hips, to the spine. Cat and cow seated. Inhaling, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, pulling the spine. Bringing the movement to the shoulders, to the arms. And from here, we're going to bring feet together, open the knees wide, scooch to the edge of your chair. If you're seated on the chair, if you're down on the ground, coming into Konasana and coming into a butterfly. So sit bones are rooted and grounded, so the pelvis is stable. And from here, just moving the legs. Relax through your hips. And from here, extending your legs out. Draw your toes in. Flex and point through your ankles. Bring that energy to the back of your legs. Slightly bend your knees. Bring energy to your hamstrings. Waking up the muscles of the legs and warming up the joints, lubricating the joints by gently moving. And then from here, very gently come to standing. We are going to table. So if you choose to stay on the mat, you can come on the mat to table position. So if you're not using the chair, you can choose to stay down on all four or coming in front of the chair and just coming to table. We're going for cat and cow in table position, focusing on the spine. So aligning shoulders with the wrists, hips with your knees. And taking a deep breath in, feeling the lower back, gently wiggle your tail side to side and come to center. If you're standing, soften your knees, hug your sit bones, hug your pelvic floor. From here, take a deep breath in and lengthen the spine, leading with your heart. Shift your heart forward as you gaze forward. And exhaling, pulling in, gently rounding the spine. Hug the muscles of your belly, navel in. Feeling your ribcage, just slowly connecting movement and breath to fit in the movement with the breath. Breath within the movement. Deep inhale, deep stretch, and deep exhale, deep stretch. Gently pushing the chair, earth away with your hands standing tall on your arms, loading the forearm bones, arm bones, loading the femur bones by gently hugging skin to muscle, muscle to bone, keeping your legs active. Beautiful. And from here, coming into center, we're going to step the right leg forward, left leg back, and shift the weight forward and back. Bending your knees, extending through your knees, rolling on the back foot, stretching through the back leg, rooting down through the front heel as you extend the knee, pressing away, pause into that triangle pose. Deep breath in and out, lengthen through the spine. Try to align. And from here, shifting the weight forward, coming into the 90 degree angle, both knees, lower your pelvis. It's definitely more challenging to be off the chair, coming into that position, loading the femur bones. Keep hugging the front hip, right sit bone, and the back hip, left sit bone, hugging in. Lifting your pelvic floor. Inhale your arms up. Lengthen through the sides of your body, and then exhale all the way down, coming to kati, to the sacrum. Wrapping your fingers over your waist, and then looking for those dimples in your sacrum, or any area in your sacrum that actually feels good when you gently press in. Activating kati, kati marmani. Releasing tension from lower back, side joints, lower body. Improving flow of prana through the lower body. And from here, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, gently pressing into your pelvis. Scoop your big bone to knee, go lower your pelvis, go a little bit deeper. We're holding, loading, strengthening femur. You may feel your legs on fire. Hug the knee joints, hugging skin to muscle, muscle to bone, pressing big toes down. And then from here, inhale, slowly extending on your chair, fold forward, folding forward. Extend through the front knee, and then again, shifting forward and back. And when you're ready, slowly hop, inch by inch, hop forward. Bring your legs together. Use the chair for balance. Extend through the back of your legs. Lift your toes, feet together. Feeling your heels touching. Focusing on the heel bones, pressing down. Extend through your knees. Extend through the back of your legs. Lift your sit bones, lift your head, look forward. Take a deep breath in. Allow your shoulders to fall right over your wrists. You feel deep stretch to the back of your legs. Lift your pelvic floor. Hug your sit bones. Hug through your pelvis. See if you can activate hamstrings by pressing your legs together. And then exhale, slowly bending your knees, lower your toes. Now pressing all of the toes down. Feel the toe bones pressing down. Exhale, slowly your pelvis down. Coming into Utkatasana, checking in, making sure you can see your toes. See if you can bring the belly to the thighs. You can extend through your arms, hugging the chair. Deep breath into the lower back. Keep hugging your legs together, activate through your hamstrings. Find a comfortable position so we can stay here, breathe easily, steadily. Just as we did at the beginning, when we meet, we sit. Has the breath changed since the beginning? Can we breathe with ease in this position? From here, inhaling, shifting the heart forward, extend through the knees. So you're coming into forward fold around your spine, press through your forearms, extending through your legs, look down. Come to stand tall on your hands, extend through your elbows. And from here, stepping the left leg forward, right leg back. And shifting the weight forward and back, using the momentum, rolling on the back foot, rolling on the front foot. Find softness through your knees. And coming to pause to extend, big triangle. If you have to, you can lift the toes of your front foot and root down through that heel, press in the heel down, square your pelvis. See if you can exhale the back heel down, press and feeling the heel bones, connecting, pressing down, rooting down. And from here, shifting the weight forward, coming to root down with both of your feet. And finding the 90 degree exhale, lower your pelvis down. Steady breath. Inhale your arms up and then exhale down to the sacrum. And again, wrapping your hands over your waist, pressing your thumbs down. Deep breath in, scoop your bone to knee, lengthen the spine. One more breath. Exhale a little bit lower and then press up, inhaling all the way up, extending the legs, exhaling, folding forward. Pause for a moment, root down through the feet, then shifting the weight forward and back. When you come to use the momentum hop, your back leg forward, bring your feet together, hug your feet together, legs together, shift the weight forward and back. Keep pressing the toes down. And then when you're ready, exhale, sit back, connecting belly to thighs, lengthen through the spine, look forward, come down to your forearms, forearms on the chair. Lengthen the spine. Focus on rooting down through your feet, hugging your sit bones, hugging your pelvic floor. Keep hugging your legs together, pelvis, as if you could draw sit bone to sit bone. Soften through your throat, your face. Next inhalation, slowly shift forward, extend through the legs. Pressing down to your forearms. Extend through the back of your legs. Lift your sit bones and exhale down your spine, folding forward. Next inhalation, look forward. As you gaze forward, come to stand tall on your hands. Shift the weight forward and back. Soften through your knees, soften through your feet. Coming to shift forward and back, finding the flow. Beautiful. From here, coming to a high lunge, step the right leg forward, left leg back. Keep your back heel lifted, leg extended, knee extended, hip extended. And as you exhale, lower your hips down. Square your pelvis. You can come down into your forearms on the chair, connecting the right side of your body to the right thigh. Bring awareness to your toes, press down through your toes, awareness to the right sit bone and pelvic floor. Lift the pelvic floor. As you exhale, go a little bit deeper, get a little bit softer, but keep hugging your sit bones, keep lifting your pelvic floor. Now, draw the energy into the center, both feet pressing down and into the center of the body. And then relax. Now reach back with your back heel. So pressing your back heel to the back wall. And pressing your front foot forward as if you could slide forward. And as you exhale, draw the energy into the center. Both feet pressing into the center. Scissoring action. And one more. Inhaling, pressing forward. Front knees pressing forward without moving, energetical movement. Back heels pressing back. Exhaling, pressing into center. I'm sweating. I hope you feel this is BNF for deep stretch of the hip. Inhale, slowly come up. Take your time. Extend through the front leg. Fold forward slightly. Release the back hip. And then shifting, so using the momentum to hop forward. And let's come to stand. You can use the chair. Coming to stand, wide stance in the middle of your mat. Lift your toes, spread your toes, connect with your toes. And from here, hug the legs together, scissoring action of the legs. Feel your inner thighs, feeling the inside of your legs. Inhale your arms up, all the way up, and then exhale to the lower back. Bringing your hands down, wrapping your hands over your waist. And again, your thumbs are pressing into the sacrum, gently massaging the sacrum. Keep pressing your feet down, pressing your legs in, scissoring action. And as you exhale, relax through the lower body. Inhale your arms up, stretch as much tissue as you can. And then exhale, begin to toe heel in. Wide stance coming into Malasana. Staying wide, exhale, lower your pelvis. Now the knee centers draw to the baby toes. And coming to sit low without collapsing. Shift your weight side to side. Find your center. Root down through all of the toe bones. Inhale your arms up. And then exhaling your hands down. Inhale, arms up. And exhaling down. Inhale, arms up, lift your pelvic floor, sit bones, hug. Exhale, just a little bit lower, and then inhale, lift an inch, hug your sit bones, draw your knees towards the baby toes. And exhaling, coming into stand as we inhale. Inhale, keep pressing your legs, lifting your arms, however it feels good. And then toe heel in, nice and slow, back to center. Bring some movement to your wrist, to your fingers, spread your fingers. You can fold your fingers into the fist, bring some energy to your hands. Nice and slow. Coming into mountain pose, feet together, shift the weight forward and back. Find your center, roll your shoulders out, open your palms. Standing tall, feeling. See if you can close your eyes, feeling the weight of your body. Feeling the strength of your bones, holding, supporting. And open your eyes. From here, coming to look at the chair, facing the chair. We're going to step the left leg forward, right leg back, coming into high lunge, back leg extended, heel is lifted. Coming into the deep stretch of the hip. Square your pelvis. Draw the right hip forward to square your pelvis. And you can use the chair for support if you want to challenge yourself. You can bring your hands up. And again, exhaling down to the sacrum. Working on Kati Marma as we stay in high lunge. There's always options. Always stay safe and listen to your body. Gently pulsing with this breath, moving this prana, focusing on the left sit bone now, hugging that sit bone, activating through the hamstring, lifting the pelvic floor, pressing the toes down. And from here, we're going to draw that energy into the center as we inhale, as if you could close your legs together, scissoring action. Lift your pelvic floor even more, and then as you exhale, soften through the pelvis and press your legs away one from another. So it's that energetical isometric contraction through the muscles, strengthening the muscles, strengthening bones. One more breath here. One more. And take your time, slowly extend through the front leg. Feel the energy through the back hip, the right hip. And softly shifting the weight forward and back, hop in and come to stand wide. Root down through the feet. And again, aligning shoulders with the hips. Scissoring actions of the leg. Softly microbend the knees. And inhale your arms up. Exhale back. Kati. Dimples on top of the sacrum. Pressing in. We're coming to gentle extension in a wide stance. So always inhaling, lengthening, preparing the body, having the length through the spine. And then exhale, gently pressing your pelvis forward. We're going to stay here. I want you to really engage your core to support your lower back. So as we come to extension, scoop in, pubic bone to navel, engage through the core. Feel the length through the lower back. Drop your tail, scoop your tail under. Squeezing and hugging through the back of the legs. Toes are pressing down. All times, toe bones are pressing down. Pelvic floor is lifted. And then inhale, slowly coming back to center. And toe heel your feet in, halfway for Malasana. So coming into squat position, release your hands. Inhale your arms up. Stretch as much tissue as you can. Scoop your big bone to navel. Exhale, lower down, bending your knees. Draw the knee center to the baby toes. Bring your hands down to the sides of your knees. Palms are open. I don't know how well you guys can see me, but we're gently pressing here. So you're going to press your knees into your hands and hands into your knees, very slightly. And again, we're using the breath, we're using the PNF stretching. Inhaling, opening the knees a little bit wider. Exhale, press in, draw the knees in. There is micro movement, as if we could breathe. I'm exaggerating, so you can see. Keep active through the sit bones, pelvic floor. It's like the bottom of the bathtub. One more breath. And from here, as you exhale, bring your hands to your thighs. Inhale, rise up, pressing your feet down, squeeze through your legs, coming all the way in, toe heel in. And as you toe heel in, coming to Tadasana, exhaling down, inhaling arms up, and exhaling your hands back. So again, coming back, sacrum area, scoop in, lengthen the spine. Stay low with your pelvis, shift the weight forward, loading the bones without crossing the toes. Check in your pedicure, seeing your toenails. Keep hugging and squeezing legs together. And inhale, come to stand, Tadasana, mountain pose, nothing else. Either gazing down or gazing inward. Feeling the weight. Notice what is the weight. How are your toes connected? Is there more weight on the right side? Is there more weight on the left side? We're coming to shift the weight to the right side. So make sure you're standing beside the chair for balance as we come into a tree pose. So shifting the weight to the right, you're going to bend the left knee up, open to the side, and bring your foot down, either below the knee or above the knee, whatever resonates with you at the moment. And from here, we're scissoring energy to the center, both legs, bringing hands in front of the heart center, pressing the hands together, draw that energy into the heart center, lengthen the spine. See if you can hug through the sit bones in that position, lifting the pelvic floor. Keep growing tall each inhalation. So the trick is to press the big toe of the balancing leg down, finding the strength from the roots. One more breath. As you exhale, softly relax, draw the left knee in and release the leg. Come to sit on the chair. And come to cross the left leg on top of the right leg. Seated on the edge of the chair, hug your legs together. So again, draw that energy in isometric contraction, resisting. Notice as we press the legs together, how we get a little bit of traction, a little bit of release through the hips. So through the inhalation, we're going to press the legs together, right into the center. And then relax. Inhaling, pressing in. And exhaling, softening through the hips, through the sit bones. Again, inhale, hug, skin to muscle, muscle to bone, both legs pressing in. Resisting and supporting. And exhaling, relaxing. One more. As the inhalation rises, release your legs, shake it up. Tap your feet, lift your knees, shake it up. You can even use the palms of your hands to gently tap through your hips if you feel any tension in your glutes, in the front of the hips. Especially that little tiny muscle. I really like that name, tensor fascia lata. It sounds like Starbucks coffee, but it's this muscle here that creates so much tension and pain in the body, especially if you're like prolonged seated position. So tapping into that area really release tension. So from here, feet together. If you have a block, you can bring the block in between your knees. If you don't have a block, don't worry about it, just press your legs together. And from here, inhale your arms up. And exhale, come to forward fold. Bring your hands to the heart, and then bring your hands down to the sides of your legs. And what we're doing here, we're pressing the sides of the calves into the hands, and the hands into the calves. It's called pressure cooker. So we're seated on the chair with your hands down here, lengthening through the spine. And you're pressing your legs into the hands, hands into the legs. So you feel the rotation. It's almost like internal rotation of your hip, but we're creating so much more space through the hip. Releasing any tightness internally. So just staying here, breathing again. Inhaling, activating through the legs, hands pressing into the legs, legs into the hands. And then exhale, soften, notice what happens. Notice how much rotation there is within the hip joint. And from here, slowly inhaling, come back to sit, and slowly come to stand. Coming to the other side of your chair for tree pose. So this time we're going to shift the weight to the left. Root down through your toes. Lift your toes, spread your toes. Focus on the big toe. Pressing the big toe down. Inhale your right knee up and open to the side. So if you're a beginner, toes touching the ground, foot is wrapping over the ankle. Lifting the pelvic floor, sit bones, inhale your arms up, and exhale to the heart center. We gather the energy to the center through the legs, through the pelvis, through the hands. Hugging through the left sit bone, gently scooping pubic bone to navel, lengthen the spine. Gazing down in front of you to be. One more breath. From here, slowly releasing, taking your time. Shift your weight side to side. Lifting your feet, shifting your weight side to side, bend your knees, swing your leg, find your balance. Totally relax through your hips, shifting the weight side to side, swing your leg side to side. Before we come down to sit, we're coming to last Malasana Pose. So you may come to the back of your chair because we are going to be pulsing with breath. So feet to the edges of your mat or a little bit wider, depending on the length of your legs, depending on your body. You don't want to be putting too much pressure and tension on your knee joints. So it's better that your knees are over the ankles or below in front. So we don't want to be pressing forward towards the toes and at no time extending below over the toes. So wide stance, having the chair in front of you. We're going to shift the weight to the left, lift the right heel, pause, then lower the heel, shift the weight to the right, lift the left heel. Feel all of your toes pressing down. So we're going to shift the weight, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, shift the weight, inhale, lift, exhale, shift, inhale, lift. So very slightly shifting. You can bring your hands to your knees or holding onto the chair. There's a micro movement of the pelvis shifting side to side. Lift the pelvic floor, hug your sit bones. And from here, come to center for 3. We're going to exhale, lower an inch or so. Inhale, lift the pelvis. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now we're going to inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, lower the heels. Hands to the knees or the chair. Inhale, lift both of the heels. Exhale, lift. If this is too much, don't do it. Even if you just hover, one more. Exhale, lower. Pause, inhale, come to stand, nice and slow. Pressing your feet down. Use the strength of your legs, pause, and then slowly toe heel. Toes in, pause, heels in, pause. Toe heels, toe heeling very slowly. Definitely feeling the strength of the pelvis and the muscles. Beautiful. Coming to sit on the chair. Now, the right leg crosses over, hugging your legs in. With inhalation, pressing in, hugging in, and exhale, relaxing. So I'm exaggerating so you can see. Inhale, pressing the legs in, hugging, lifting, sit bones, pelvic floor, and exhale, relax. Hands softly pressing into the hip creases. One last breath. Really sending all that energy into the hips, breathing, allowing that energy to move. And then inhale, release the legs, shake it up, tap it up. And from here, if you have a block, place the block in between your knees. Sometimes we use the block, very spontaneous, so it would be nice if you have a block for each class. So pressing that block, inhale your arms up. Lengthen, align, sit bones, feeling rooted. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the sides of your calves. Open your elbows to the side, lengthen through the spine, lift your sit bones. By hugging your sit bones, lift your pelvic floor. And as we inhale, we press the hands into the legs, legs into the hands, and exhale, soften. Soften through the hips, soften through the spine. And again, inhaling, lengthen the spine. Activate through the spine, pressing your hands, legs, and exhale, soften. Just do 2 more. In your next inhalation, slowly rising, bring your hands to the top of your thighs. Use the inhalation to sit up. Release the block, shake it off. Coming to stand into warrior 2. So if you're using the chair, you can come to sit on one side, on one back cheek, having your knee bent and extend. So we're going to come into external rotation with the back leg, going a little bit deeper into the hip. You choose to stand, align yourself in a warrior 2 position. Bring your left hand to the left hip. And from here, inhale the right arm up. Reach up, turn your palm in towards the head. And as you exhale, soften, C-shaping the spine. Pause here, pulsing with your breath. One more breath. And inhaling, rising. Use the chair, if you're seated on the chair, to toe heel your back foot. So bend your knee first, and then gently hover. Allow the weight and gravity, and then coming into shifting the weight, toe heeling in. If you're standing, toe heel in, come to stand on the chair or sit on the ground for seated twist. So we're coming to cross the left leg on top of the right leg. And if you're seated on the floor, you can extend the front leg. You're seated on the chair, coming to just seated, cross-legged, and inhale the right arm up, exhale, twist. Gently draw the top thigh, the left thigh. Sometimes we get confused with the right and left. So it is the top thigh that you want to draw in. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, twist. Now, meditating on that left hip, inhaling, creating more space, expanding. Exhaling, slowly contracting. See what kicks in, what muscles are taking over. Is it your glutes? Can you feel your hamstrings? Can you feel the side muscles? Can you feel the tendons of your hip flexors? Can you feel what muscles are stronger, what muscles are kicking in? So inhaling, expanding, just like invisible balloon in your hip, softening through all the tissues, and then exhaling, start hugging. Bring that awareness, hugging the sit bone, hugging the muscles all around the hip joint. And then again, inhale, soften, and exhale, contract. Breathing in through the hip, breathing into the hip. This is what to me means like when yoga teachers say, oh, breathe into your toe. And how do we breathe into the toe, right? Bringing that energy to the toe with breath. Prana, breath is energy. So bringing that energy, but gently bringing awareness and trying to soften, to relax, and then hug. Hug skin to muscle, muscle to bone. Hugging the bone, holding the dharana, the support action, function of the bone tissue to hold. And from here coming to relax, and now we're going to use the hands, lift the knee up towards Yeah, and from here you're going to rock. This is only like an inch forward and back. I want you to compress the hip crease. So we are hugging and compressing through the hip crease. All the inguinal hip lymph nodes. Hugging in and just gently rocking forward and back, feeling your sit bone. Definitely easier to do it on the chair, but you can do it on the ground, no problem. So just massaging over the sit bone, massaging the tendons across and attached, targeting Golgi tendon, apparatus. I really like those names. It was easy for me to study when I was in massage therapy school. I was very attracted to all these Latin names, and I'm really impressed that I can still remember them. And from here, you're going to come to open. Now relax through that hip, and we're going to fold forward. So first, inhale, lengthening the spine, feel your sit bones, lift your pelvic floor, and exhale, folding from the hip, leading with the heart. Doesn't matter how far you go, feel that hip. Take a deep breath into that hip. And inhale, rising. So if you're on the mat, you might as well lie on the belly. We're coming to a quad stretch, but if you're seated on the chair, you can come and stand beside your chair. Using the backrest of your chair, resting right hand. We're coming to shift the weight to the right and then grab your ankle, align your knees, softly bending your knees, hips, and then exhale, extend. Draw your heel into your sit bone. If you're lying on your belly, you can reach up and then open up, coming into bow. Deep and steady breath. And slowly coming to stand for warrior two on the other side. So if you're already standing, walk your feet in place, lifting your knees, shifting the weight side to side. Warrior two on the left side, stepping the left leg forward, right leg back. Coming into alignment for warrior two, inhaling arms up. Exhaling right hand to the right hip. If you're using the chair, again, seated on the left side of your body. Opening up, deep stretch. Steady breath. Inhaling, rising, shifting the weight and bending the back knee to soften through the knee joint, toe heeling your foot in. Coming to stay tall. Inhaling, arms come up. You can stay in a squat position if you're standing, and exhale, forward fold, folding all the way down, touching the ground. Maybe you come to lift the pelvis and extend through the back of your legs. Lifting off the chair. Lift your sit bones. And then inhale, bend your knees, lift your heart, coming to stand, toe heel in. And coming to sit on the chair. Draw the right knee in and cross, coming to seated twist. If you choose to stay on the floor, you can extend the left leg forward. Inhaling, left arm up, exhale, twist. Now we focus on the right hip. Breathing in, inhaling, expanding, creating space. Exhale, hugging in. Very meditative breath. Focusing on the hip. Hugging sit bone, pelvic floors, we exhale, hugging all the muscles. Inhaling, relaxing. And slowly inhaling, coming back to center and draw that knee in. Hug. Connecting the right side, belly to the thigh. And gently rocking forward and back. And release the knee. Sit nice and tall. Draw your ankle in slightly. Inhale, lengthen the spine and exhale, folding forward from the hip. Breathing deep into the right hip. One more breath. And as you inhale, coming back to center, exhale, release your leg. And again, tap your feet, shake it out. Now balancing on the sit bones, legs together. Inhale, shift your knees up, hug your knees in. Lengthen the spine. From here, release your hands and see if you can hold up your knees in, using the core. And exhale, release. Coming down to lie on your back with the block underneath your pelvis. So as you sit, bring the block in, anchor the block with your hands, and then place your pelvis right on the block. Scoop your knees into your chest. Extend your arms along the body, palms facing down. And from here, root down through the back of your head, gazing up. Easing up, chin to chest, root down through the back of your head, root down through your hands, your arms, and then gently inhale, lift your heart, exhale your shoulders, shoulder blades, placing your shoulders and your heart down. Hug onto the left leg and extend the right leg up to the sky. Point and flex through your right ankle. Draw your chin to your chest and draw your toes in towards your chin. Extend through the back of your right leg. Hug into the left leg even more and slowly exhale the right leg down. Exhaling it all the way down. Relax and allow that leg to hover. Keep the connection left thigh to the belly. Take a deep breath in and just relax through the right hip. Allowing the right leg to hover. Maybe touching the ground. Exhale, draw the left knee to the side. Almost as you were to roll to the left side, but keeping your pelvis heavy on the block. Take a deep breath into the right side of your body, your right kidney. And the psoas, the deep muscle, hip flexor that attaches to the lower back. You can bring your right hand to the right hip to bring the awareness to your breath, breathing deep into the right hip. Supporting your left leg with your left arm. And as you inhale, gently coming back to center, draw the left leg up to the center. And then slowly bend the right knee and draw the right heel in. Lift the right leg and hug. Both knees in, scoop your big one to knee, while gently rock side to side. Now coming back to center, hug the right knee in, draw chin to chest, extend your left leg up, and draw your toes in towards the chin, flexing, extending, pointing. And as you draw your left foot in towards your chin, exhale your left leg down, nice and slow. Hugging to your right knee, knee to chest. And now allowing the left leg to lower all the way down to hover. Don't let go of the right side. Keep hugging, scooping. And relax. Deep breath into the left hip. Big balloon through the left side of your belly. Can you breathe to the back, to the left kidney area? And feel your psoas muscle stretching. One more breath. And from here, gently draw the right knee in towards the right armpit to open a little bit more. Tendency is to kind of roll and lift on the left side. You want to roll, but keep the left hip heavy. You can bring your left hand to the hip, awareness, pressing slightly, a little bit of weight, and breathing deep. One more breath. And inhale, slowly come back to center. Draw the right knee to the center, soften through the left knee, and slowly use the strength to draw the leg in and up. Now hugging both of the knees. Pause. Feel that energy through the hips. Gently rock. Micro movement. And then from here, come to center, lower your feet down in front of the block as if you were to bridge position. Extend the arms along the body. Inhale, lift the pelvis, remove the block. We're going to come into bridge position. So lower your pelvis and again align your arms. Look up, chin to chest, align your spine. And from here, as you inhale, lift the heart first. And then lower your shoulders. And then lower your heart. Chin to chest. Feet hip distance apart. Look down through the toes. All of the toes, bone toes pressing. Heels pressing. Feeling the heel bones. Lift your pelvis when you're ready. Inhaling up. Pause. You may walk your hands in, interlace your fingers underneath if that feels good for your body. Walk your shoulders in. Draw the chin to the chest, lift your pelvis even higher. Feel your sit bones, hug your sit bones, activate through those hamstrings. Feeling your glutes hugging in. Deep breath into the belly. Breathing in and out from the navel. One more breath. As you exhale, bend your elbows, release your hands. Exhaling slowly, one vertebra at a time, rounding your spines. Lower your pelvis, sacrum comes last. Look down through your arms, palms facing down. Lift your knees up, extend your legs up. Using the momentum, swing your legs forward and back. Gazing up, chin to chest. And then maybe from here, if that feels in alignment with you, lift your pelvis, scoop, and then lower your feet behind your head, any amount. Deep breath in. One more breath. On your exhale, slowly, with control, lower your pelvis down. Feel the core. Use your arms, strength of your arms. And then from here, bring your feet together. Open your knees wide as diamonds. Draw your feet in. Place your feet in front of your pelvis, coming to Supta Pada Konasana. So as you relax in that position, bring the creases of your palms into your hip creases, spreading your fingers, wrapping it over your thighs, pointing your fingers down towards the knee. As you exhale, pressing your palms into the hips, into the femur bone. Exhaling, extend through the elbows, gently pressing your femur bones down, creating traction. Soften through your spine, soften through your hips. One more breath. And from here, relax through your arms, soften your elbows, use your hands, bring your knees together, extend your legs up to the sky, and cross the left leg on top of the right leg. Draw your knees in, grabbing your shins, and draw your legs into your heart. Sacrum's heavy. See if you can lift the lumbar spine to bring your spine to neutral. Lengthen through the cervical spine, bring your chin to your chest. Gently press the back of your head down. Next inhalation, come back to center, release. Extend your legs up to the sky and cross the right leg on top of the left leg. Bend your knees, draw your legs in. As you curl in, bring your knees closer, and then from here, as you push and press your legs in towards your heart, tilt your pelvis slightly. anchor through your sacrum. So your sacrum is heavy and flat on the floor, using the core muscles, supporting the lumbar spine. Relax through your hips. Soften through your right hip, left hip, face. Bring softness to your neck and face, and draw your chin down towards the chest. Lengthen through the back of your neck. As you exhale, press the back of your head down to the ground. One more breath. And from here, inhaling, coming to center. If there is anything else that your body's craving, maybe a happy baby pose or whatever you like, you can go there. We're coming into a Shavasana with knees bent. So whenever you're ready, you're going to place your feet on the edges of the mat. And from here, you're going to knock your knees into the center. To feel deep stretch and traction through the side joints, just to give a little release at the end of the class. So just toe heel your feet away, one from another, and just bend the knees in. Open your arms to the side, palms facing up, and just take a moment to relax here, just to absorb the practice. And then slowly begin to wiggle your fingers, lift your toes, root down through your heels. And when you're ready, toe heel your feet together and draw your knees into your chest. And just come slowly to lie on the one side of your body. Just taking a moment to rise. And then from here, keeping your eyes closed, come to a seated position. And as you come to a seated position, gently bowing your head down towards your heart, bringing your hands to your heart space, if that feels authentic to you. Take a deep breath into your heart, connecting to gratitude. Tapping into the gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wanted to thank you for joining, for being here. I wish this practice serves you well. Have an amazing day. Namaste.